Hi, welcome to Profits and Pipelines, a bi-weekly look at key stock movements in the pharma and biotech sector. I'm Mike Holland, the managing editor of Pharmaceutical Executive.
And I'm Nicholas Jacobus, content associate for Pharmaceutical Executive.
And this week we have two key stocks to cover, starting with Eli Lilly, whose stock rose 11.52% over the past 2 weeks. This comes as the company posts a string of good news, including Foundayo and lower dose Zepbound have helped maintain weight loss in patients switching from injectables.
This is the big story. The news alleviates concerns about the switch from injectables to oral GLP-1s. Oral versions of the drugs will allow for easier and more widespread usage.
We also report that Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk have both reported that they've been able to shift patients from compounded drugs to lower-cost weight loss pills. Lower-priced starter doses for oral Wegovy and Foundayo are drawing self-pay patients away from compounded GLP-1s by narrowing the cost gap while preserving FDA-approved branding and quality perceptions. FDA is tightening efforts against mass-marketed copycat compounded obesity drugs to support manufacturer efforts to shift volume back to branded channels after prior compounding-driven utilization. Eli Lilly also announced major acquisitions, including a $202 million agreement to acquire Engage Bio. The company also announced 3 separate acquisitions totaling $3.83 billion in a push into vaccines and infectious diseases, signaling a strategic expansion into prevention-focused medicines. These acquisitions include Curveo, LimaTech Biologics, and the vaccine company.
Aside from Eli Lilly, Regeneron saw its stock drop 12.63% on this week as CNBC reports that shares fell following disappointing clinical trial results. Regeneron hoped that the combination of finlimab and cemiplimab would delay disease progression in patients with advanced melanoma. Unfortunately, trial results did not support this use case.
However, it's not all bad news for Regeneron. The company announced plans to establish its Global Capability Center in Hyderabad, India. The facility is expected to go online in the second half of 2026 and will reportedly provide hundreds of jobs.
Regeneron's new proposed center will coordinate the company's global operations while also supporting high-end digital services such as clinical trial operations, advanced data science, artificial intelligence engineering, and commercial analytics. Regeneron also reported other disappointing news with their 2 other drugs, Alea and idapikimab, which did not reach statistical significance in improving the time that patients with advanced melanoma live without the disease worsening.
This has been Pharmaceutical Executives' Profits and Pipelines. We'll see you again in 2 weeks, and I promise you we worked very hard on pronouncing the drug names correctly.
Yes, we did.